morning, everybody.
All of us, all five.
This is a bit strange, isn't it?
It's not for us.
Here, isn't there?
It's not, yeah. I got quite excited last night. It was like Christmas. I couldn't really sleep. It's brilliant to see you all together again. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We do.
Last time it was you, all of you interviewed with me. It was just before a show you did at GMEX in Manchester. And
in 90, was that like in the 90s?
Yeah.
Oh, with me as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was my first ever proper radio interview with pop stars on the radio, and I was absolutely terrified.
Were you on a northern radio station?
Yes, I was in Manchester. Yeah.
How were we?
You were good. You were playing football, I think. And I think we the rest of us were in some kind of caravan.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Did we help you on earth? Were we courteous and gentlemen?
You were really nice.
You along. Nice.
Yeah. The girls outside, not so much so, because I was coming to meet you and they hated me. But no, it was good. So how does it feel for you to all be back together?
Yeah, it's funny for us because we've obviously been together for about a year now.
Oh, right.
So it doesn't feel like we got wheeled out on Monday for the first time into the public, and it's just like everyone's like, "Are you excited?" We're like, "Yeah, we're a bit excited, but we've got used to each other now because we've been doing this for a year." So
yeah,
but it's still cool.
So have you had to kind of do it a lot in secret for a year? Was there a time where you just had to kind of not meet up properly and all that kind of thing?
Well, I wouldn't say secret, but we chose to keep sort of a lowish profile because we wanted to, it was quite an experimental period at first, working with Rob again. And it might have gone wrong at any point, so we didn't want to make a big song and dance about it, just in case it failed dismally, and then we'd have to go back on our word kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we sort of kept a low profile, yeah.
Does it feel the same as when you started out? What's different, if anything?
I think it's completely different. Completely different. I mean, the exciting thing for us over the last year was we got to make a record together. And we really did make a record. It was just us five in the studio every day.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 6 months in before we even went with Stuart Price, our producer. So we did a lot of work on our own, and having that sort of obstacle of music between us, we got to know each other again while also making a record.
Yeah.
So it was really good fun.
I think the main difference is also, like last time we were together, we were five individuals, and there was power struggles, and well, I want to be the most noticed one, and I want to be the best at drinking that drink, and I want to be the best.
And that's all you.
Picking my nose. Maybe it was just me. But now, there's...
Well, actually, it's still all either, isn't it? But
still a bit like...
We found cleverer ways to disguise it as adults.
Now we pick each other's noses.
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
Yeah, Mark Owen once again. With the Klingon reference.
There he is.
Morning, Mark.
8:17, good morning. So, is it a situation where now you do get time to kind of sit and have a laugh and chill out with each other, or is it a thing where you only ever get together for work? Or do you hang out with your wives and partners and kids? Does that happen?
Yeah, we do. Well, we try to, yeah. Obviously, Rob spends a lot of time in LA. Are you doing that? Is that finger saying come round the mic?
Come round, Mark. Come round.
Right, okay.
Yeah, there he is, see?
Yes.
Same in the studio. Go on.
Yeah, we try and do it like a dinner once a month where we try and get everybody together, which is great. We do, we call it Band and Birds evening.
Band and Birds?
Yeah.
I quite like that.
Yeah, it's Band and Birds evening.
Once a month occurrence?
A couple of times.
Well,
whenever we can.
It's actually Band and Birds and Jay.
Bands and Birds, yeah. It's actually called a Band and Birds and Jay evening.
Obviously, you have been... Obviously, you've been going and been hugely successful as a four-piece. So what's it like to kind of make way for Robbie again? Or does it feel like that?
I think for me it's been, and I think speaking for everyone else, it's been really natural. It's obviously we was five-piece first time round, and like Rob said, we were very individual, and this time we all want the same thing. We're all loving each other. We speak about emotions with each other, and it's great. Robbie's grown up. Robbie's married. We're all a bit more grown up. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all really good looking. Very excited about the whole thing.
Like when you all came in, everyone was having a laugh and joking. It does actually feel really, really natural, and it's good to let people know that. I think
it does feel natural for us. I think that's. I mean, we've had it. I mean, I can't speak for Rob, but us as a four, we've had a great few years. Work-wise. You're doing that hand thing.
Yeah, come on round. Come on round to the mic.
Yeah, so we've had a great few years work-wise as a band. But I suppose when we started off in 91, 92. you know, there was 5 of us, and something, even though we've had a good time as a 4, with Rob coming back in this last year and us spending more and more time for him, it just kind of, it's like there was always a piece of a jigsaw missing, and now we've got the full picture.
It feels complete.
Well, yeah.
But it's all rosy though, Scott, at the moment. It's all rosy.
Honeymoon
I don't want to be a Danny
We're in the
Downer, as you
honeymoon.
say. Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's all shiny and sheeny
It's
at the
all
moment.
new.
I'm not being a pessimist, yeah, but it's happy days for us. Everyone's sort of welcomed the idea of Rob coming back, and we're really getting on, as you say, you've seen today. And
what are you thinking? It might go wrong?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not. You know, I don't want to premonish a bad turn, but it's just we're having a laugh because it's going really well. You know, and the test, I think, is to come. You know what I mean? We're going to try and put a show together and do a big tour,
and get Gary to dance.
And Rob to join us.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Watch out.
No, I've hung up my boots.
Yes.
Are you not going to do it?
Sparkly ones.
Is you tired?
Oh, it's what they want.
Yeah,
He said
I
to
know,
us,
but
Give
don't.
the people what they need.
Well, there is that.
Not only just what they want, it's what they need.
They need it.
Even before we started making the record, when we all got together, Gary sat us all down and said, I'm just saying one thing. I'm not dancing.
Yeah, but he's saying
So
it
we
with
build-
a
we build a
little
whole-
smile on his face, like he could be persuaded.
Since he said it, I've not seen him stop dancing, so I'm not convinced.
It's funny though, because every time we get in rehearsals, he says, lads, listen, this is serious, I'm not doing that. And then we get him to do it. So he's getting to do it in the end.
So you will dance?
Good luck, everyone. That's all I'm saying.
Say yes! Hooray!
Jay's got a good answer. I think you can't help but express, you know, this album as a sound, the Progress album. It's probably the most up-tempo album we've ever in the history of music. So I think we will express.
How are you going to top? Because, like, Circus was an incredible show, and you've just announced the tour for next year, yesterday. How are you going to top that? How do you top a giant elephant?
You know, we don't... We've always... Yeah, we might.
2 giant elephants.
Or 1 elephant with 2 trunks. You know, we've always set out, when we've put a show together, we've always not been too concerned about topping the previous show. It's the wrong approach, that, really. We just want to do a good job, and that's how we set out last time with the Circus. And
because I know, Robbie, you went to see the tour, didn't you? You went to see a date
I went
of the
to
tour.
see it in my bedroom when Gary bought a DVD for me to watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you've seen the DVD, like a fan.
Which, if you've seen Rob's bedroom, it's kind of like Wembley Stadium with a big screen.
Same. So, like, when you were watching that, what did you think?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's not only, you know, the best Take That show they've done. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. Full stop.
Yeah.
And to be, because Gaz brought it over and he can have a watch of this. You don't have to watch it all. I just want you to watch a couple of pieces.
Watch my bits.
What?
Yeah, just watch me,
Fleet
not done.
Singer's bits. And I'm like, I'm an hour and a half in, and I don't want it to stop. And I was thinking, I just want to be part of that. I want to be in that show. And B, you know, I know Jay said, you know, it's not the best way to look at it is how you top it, but I was like, well, how do we top it? You know, but the lads had a meeting last week while I was away in LA, and came up with a load of ace ideas for the show. And there's a basic skeleton thing already that you can just see working. We know how it's going to work. We know how it's going to happen. I'm just thrilled to be part of it.
Yeah. So there's going to be another theme, is there?
There might be.
Okay.
And what is the
We've
theme?
realised, actually, that as a band, I mean, because it's funny, because I think we've got so used of our insecurities as a band. We've realised that we like to hide ourselves. So every time we go, let's just us 5, just us, you know, we can do it on our own, we don't need anything. And then we go, ooh, how?
We're not that
and then
good,
all of a
actually,
sudden we start to realise, you know, when people start you realise that people are watching. For one song, you don't need anything, and then you go, oh, actually, people are watching.
Bring on the elephant.
Fireworks.
Yeah, well, let's get an elephant, quick. Quick, elephant. Get the elephant with 2 trunks. Guys, I lack a talent, let's get some elephants in.
No, I think to carry on from what Mark's saying, though, I think the one thing we love is that we love to see, because a lot of people show up for our gigs, and they're all there. And you don't need to do much to get them excited. They come ready for a great night, and there's nothing better than lighting their faces up with something amazing on stage. And we love doing that.
And I think to carry on from where Gary finished is that the album Progress it's a great album and it's crying out for it.
Yeah.
I think when you listen to it, you're crying out for production.
And there's lots of up-tempo stuff on it, right?
Yeah.
More so than...
Yeah, I think for us, I mean, basically, I think when I've listened back to the album a few times in the last couple of weeks, and it sounds like 5 guys really excited to be making music together, and because of that, this energy comes out the sound, and it is a very exciting record.
So how's it going to work? Are you going to be doing some of your solo stuff on the tour, Rob?
Yeah, we haven't quite figured out what order everything's going to go in. Whether it's me, take that as a 4-piece, then us, or whatever.
Yeah, because what happens on the songs that you're not on?
I still want to. Yeah, I need to discuss that with you, lads.
Yeah.
I still want to do some of them.
Band meeting.
Band meeting.
Word. Greatest day. Please, can I do it? I do want to do some of the tunes from the last few years, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I love it. This is obviously
It's
not
an
been
open
discussed
page,
before. I
this
quite
is.
like this.
Yeah.
And that means you're going to have to just lock yourself in a room and learn all the
what
words.
excites me is when we look through the, you know, we've done 20 years of music
Horses.
now. Horses, and water. I really like water.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No, when you look through, I mean, we have been around for 20 years now, and it's funny actually. Rob said yesterday that when I was now the age of my dad the first time we were around. That came up. I don't mean that in the back. Don't look at me with them. Don't look at me with them dagger eyes. But it's incredible. And over those 20 years, you know, there's as far as the set list goes, there's some brilliant songs. Rob on his solo stuff, and us the first time round. And it's a ticket that I'd want to. We have, you know, we're very fortunate that we have a history and.
Yeah.
We can fill a show with songs that people know, which is brilliant.
Yeah, so
You're
many.
only saying that because the tickets go on sale on Friday.
At 9 a.m.
At what time do they go on sale?
So what you're saying, Mark, is you would love to go to a Take That show yourself?
Yeah.
There you go.
None of us have ever actually seen it. Howard's had the opportunity, you know, because he's 42, he's lung bust.
I saw 3.
Did
I
you?
saw 3 of them on stage. It's a bit crap though.
I thought you saw about 8. I thought you were
I
missing.
saw 3 people on stage.
Oh,
It was rubbish.
Oh, I see, right. Yeah.
So you've got the big tour all over the UK and Europe, which you're starting in Sunderland. Why are you starting there?
Historically, we've always started in the north. I think there's only been one tour we've done where we've started something else, so it's a bit of a good luck charm for us, the northeast. Good crowds as well. And when you're doing opening nights, you're quite nervous. You're not quite into the show just yet, and they really help you bed it in, so it's good.
Right.
Why do we go there first night? Everything goes wrong on the first night, every time.
It did
Like
last
what?
time.
I'm only joking.
Touch wood.
And then, of course, you're doing Glastonbury.
No, we're not.
Oh, I was kind of like trying to get that in there and hoping someone would go, yeah, we are. But you're not, are you?
Oh, you
Nice trick.
dropped in casually.
Yeah.
So
See what I did there?
Casual. Oh, clever. No, we're not.
Because that's definitely not happening.
Definitely not happening now.
But why?
Because it's
say never,
muddy and it's wet.
They'll just helicopter you in.
Loads of other people on.
But you won't get to see that. You'll just be in a helicopter.
I love Glastonbury. I love going as a spectator. Like I've been a few times there. But you know, again for us because we have a big production. We do the big show. I don't think we could put our stage in there. So. You know, I don't think it's possible because they have the pyramid set up already, don't they?
I
Maybe
fancy
you can speak to
Glastonbury's
Michael
gonna be a
and see if
pain.
he'll take the pyramid down.
Yeah, you'll never get an elephant in there, will you?
No.
But I have looked
A
at
lot
your...
of cows, though.
Yeah, I looked at your diary and Handley, you do have that weekend off, but that's probably just a coincidence, right?
Do you know what? Who knows? If we're having a good time, we might get on the bus and go down. I don't know. Rob knows.
We know, man.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh,
We're not.
cool. We can go and take our caravan and watch a few other bands. We could have a
Enjoy
day
it.
out.
Yeah, have a good time.
Enjoy
Knock
it. Have a
yourself
good
out.
time. Yeah.
Mark's like, can we just go anyway? Right, we're going to play... We're going to play The Flood by Take That. They're all here, all 5 of them. It's 8:28 on BBC Radio 1.
Standing